Have you noticed anything about this last week, Gus?
This last week,
have you noticed anything about our communication?
It's been a lot less.
Yeah. Let me be honest with you, Gus. I haven't played Factorio since the last podcast.
I don't think I have either. I've started playing The Last of Us 2, and like anytime I have gaming time, I'm dedicating to Last of Us 2 now. Are you just done with Factorio, or is something else taking your time?
I think I just hit a wall where I was like, I've been playing this too much. Like I started the rocket pad thing, and then you start to like build the rocket, and I did all this shit, and I was like, okay, let's get this rocket done, and then I finished like one thing, and it was like 1% complete, and I was like, and I just was like, I'm gonna go ahead and save here and quit, and I haven't loaded it up since. It takes a long time.
It's a lot to get done. Yeah, I'll get back to it once I finish Last of Us 2. Like I'm sure between Last of Us 2 and Cyberpunk 2077, I'll have several weeks to kill, so I'll just fill it with Factorio. Barbara, did you buy it?
Factorio, I did, and I was about to get really upset because I was like, "Oh, I'm planning to get into it this week, and I can't wait to talk to my friends about this game that they are also playing." And then I find out that neither of you guys are doing it.
I'll get back into it.
What is this game?
Okay, let me tell you about Factorio.
Andrew, you have opened a can.
Gather round, children.
The basic premise is that you're one person on an alien planet, and you're stranded, and you have to gather resources and research technology so that you can build a spaceship and leave the planet. So basically you start out with nothing. It's like you have to mine coal to fuel mining machines, to gather ore, to then make metal, and then like create more parts. So it's like this huge research science tree, and then you just go through making stuff. So ultimately you make factories to automate as much of it as you can. And that's just it. You make factories and you defend it from local alien wildlife.
Whoa, it's grind the game.
Yes.
It's just not, that's like 100% grind.
Yeah, it's like find the bottleneck, fix the bottleneck, cause a new bottleneck, fix the bottleneck, the game.
Yeah.
Wow, you get to be like a one person like industry, like just making all this, like trying to Gavin, what happened, Gavin?
I have a light that just can't stay on for more than like 20 minutes at a time.
It's okay, you could just be emo Gavin.
So you said it's grind to the game, but it's all about automating the grind. It's like, oh, this sucks. I wish I had a machine or a robot that could do it. And then you make the machine or robot that does it. You're like, I don't have to do that anymore. I can go do something else. Boy, I wish I had a machine or a robot that could do this.
It's essentially Gus the game.
Yeah.
It's so up his alley.
I love the idea too of like working so hard and automating all these factories to get you to build a spaceship that takes you off the planet to get you back home, where it's essentially the same thing. Like you just built home somewhere else.
It's so similar to the actual planet, where it's just like you just take the planet that you're on, just dig up a bunch of shit, change that shit into other shit, change that shit into different shit, and eventually fly away from it.
Yeah, and you pull the shit out of your planet and destroy it.
You just ruin the place.
Disaster. And then you're like, all right, I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we've done here.
Shadow at Noon in chat said Factorio is stressful Minecraft. Is that true?
No, I wouldn't compare it to, well...
I mean, on the surface, I could see people comparing it to Minecraft, but I think it's very different. But yeah, and I know people always recommend Satisfactory, but I don't know, I'm a Factorio purist, I guess. But I wanted... Go ahead, Dad.
I was going to say, I've decided... I've been saving a game. I've been not playing a game the entire time it's been out that I know is good, and I'm finally going to play it.
What is it?
Fallout New Vegas.
Oh.
I've deliberately just been like, I'm going to keep this for a rainy day. And the last 4 months have been pretty rainy. Not weather-wise, just sort of in general. And I'm going to finally whip it out. I'm going to play
Have you never played it?
I played like the first couple of hours. I went to Prim once. That was about, I was like, got the first place and then go to Prim.
The other day was the birth date of one of the fictional characters from Fallout New Vegas. And I saw that, like someone posted that on Reddit, and I was like, maybe I should reinstall New Vegas and start playing it again. I was like, no, stop. There's new games to play. I don't need to keep going back and replaying old games.
I was going to play Last of Us 2, but it's a bit sad.
Yeah, I saw you play it a little bit the other day. You sent me a real nice message.
Yeah, I played for the first time. I played all the way through The Last of Us 1, and then immediately played the DLC, and then went straight into Last of Us 2. So it feels super familiar. Like Last of Us 2 feels exactly like Last of Us 1 in terms of the controls. So I was happy about that. But I'm going to take that game a bit slower.
Yeah.
And I did send you a
don't
nice
want the
message.
sads right now?
No, I saw that Gus was online, and I was like, "Can you send messages on a PS4?" And I just wrote "bitch" and sent it.
Yep, sounds about right.
I was so confused. I never get a message. I was like, "Oh, I got a message from Gavin." I was like, "Oh,
No.
What did you expect, though? You said, "Hello, Gus. How are you? I see that you're online."
Hope you're having a nice weekend.
yeah, I thought we were talking about Factorio or something." No.
We at Rooster Teeth started some more gameplay content that we're going to start uploading now that some of our series are going on break. Inbox, we announced this week, we're taking it off until we could get back in the studio, because it is a very like interactive show. We like being able to open packages and, you know, do different things together. So in the meantime, we're going to be trying some gameplay stuff. And Gus, we've been playing a couple games together recently. We did Raft a few times.
That game is so good.
It's so overwhelming at first, and then it becomes so fun.
Yeah, it's I have a lot of fun when we play that game, especially being the first mate on the raft.
I'm the first mate.
I'm the first mate. You get to yell at people when they drink the water and don't refill it. You get to yell at people when they eat the fish and don't put another one on. It's a lot of yelling. Yeah, it's a good game. But yeah, you're right. The first time we played, I was like, I had no idea what was going on. Then you play for a little bit, and then you just like really get into the rhythm. You get into that feedback loop of the game, and it's really satisfying.
Yeah. Gavin, you've played before, right?
No, I've never played it.
Oh, really? I know you guys have done Raft with Achievement Hunter, but maybe you weren't one of the people playing it.
Yeah, I'm just not in that. If a lot of the time, if you miss the first episode, it's a lot easier just to keep the same crew. Otherwise, people are catching up halfway through. It's less enjoying to watch, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Andrew, I feel like you would like Raft.
I've never played, and I don't know about it. So, but I would love to play.
You basically start off on some planks of wood, and you're supposed to like collect parts and items that you see floating in the water to be able to craft other things. And essentially, you're trying not to die of thirst or hunger, or getting eaten by a shark that somehow keeps showing up. It's very fun.
Oh wait, what is this? What is this on?
PC.
It's on PC. Where have I seen? I saw a game on PS4 that was a lot like this, and it was a lot like that Factorio game that you were talking about. But it's basically you start on an island, like you wash up on an island, and you like piece together. God, what was that game? I almost downloaded it because it looked really cool. It was like you start on an island, or you like the beginning of the game is you washing up on an island, and then it's you collecting stuff that washes up on the shore. From I guess your plane crashes or something, and so you can like venture out and like go get luggage and stuff that's like still in the water, bring it back to like
very familiar
to like
Lost the video game.
It does sound like Lost.
And then you have to go into this
Castaway.
Go into this hatch and keep pressing in these numbers, or something happens. We're not really sure, and then you skip 3 seasons and just watch the last season, and it's really unsatisfying. Yeah, they're in a church, but it's got like that like coexist bumper sticker on the wall that has all the religions. Yeah,
sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that game.
No, I like stuff like that. I like kind of like crafting survival type games like that take some kind of like ingenuity.
Yeah, I liked Subnautica for the same reasons.
A lot of people in chat are saying The Forest. Is that what it was called?
Ooh, that might
Green
be it.
Hell?
A lot of people saying The Forest.
It might be The Forest.
Yeah.
It might be The Forest.
Forest or Green Hell are the two things I'm seeing in chat. I could always count on chat to answer a question that of something like we're discussing. We're like, what's the name of that thing?
Yep.
Or like, what was that thing that happened? Blah, blah, blah. And like instantly, chat's got our back. Thank you guys.